Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're not already and you'd like to be, I would love for you to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button so I know you'd like to see more videos just like this one. Okay, now today is a rant video, and I don't normally do rant videos at all, but this was a little disturbing, and I'm going to tell you why. So today I started off with my paranormal vlog. We were going over to Willard Library because there's this really cool paranormal story about the Gray Lady. And I was super excited to do it. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I've never really been to Willard Library except one time I went to like the Browning Gallery, which is on the other side of Willard. It's like a newer part of the library that you have to walk in a whole nother entrance. And my friend Janice was talking about her Lizzie Borden. She was like doing her seminar, and so I went to that. I've never actually been in the library, like getting books or looking around or anything. So it all started off pretty good. You know, we had an interview with the guy at 1 o'clock. You know, we were going to go before then. We were going to film. We were going to see what I picked up, if I picked up anybody besides the Gray Lady, or if I saw the Gray Lady at all. And I was so excited to do this paranormal video. We're at Willard Library, you all. We're getting ready to do a haunting here at Willard. There's Melanie. We're getting ready to go in there, y'all. Okay, let's go. Choo, choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo. So we get there, and we're early, and I'm like, okay, it's like 12 something. We don't have to meet him till 1. Well, now is the time that we need to walk around and see what I pick up, because the thing about me is I never want to know the history of anything. I want to pick it up when I get there, and then after I'm done walking around and telling everybody what I see, then we can talk to somebody that works there that can either confirm or deny what I've picked up. You know, so that's what I like to do. So I don't know anything about the Gray Lady. I've never read up on it just because I always wanted to do this right here. So we go today, and I walk in, and everybody seems pretty friendly, and the lady's like, yeah, you can walk around, you can film, it's no big deal, whatever. So you can go down, and it's in the children's part. So there's this children's part of the library that you go down into, and that's where she's always seen. So it's like in the basement, it's like in the hallway and in the back. So we go in to start filming for this Gray Lady, and the librarian is like, no, you can't film, no one's called me, I don't know what you're doing. And so my assistant Melanie starts to tell her, well, you know, I work for TessaLuna Lluvia. She's a psychic medium. She's here to do this. And that lady with her Jesus cross whooped around her head and looked at me like I was Satan himself. Do you hear me? Still, today in this small town, here we go. Girl, here we go. So I looked at her, and you know me, I'm an empath, I'm a clairvoyant, clairsentient, I know what you're thinking. So I'm like, okay, are we going to do this? So, alright, so I turned my head and acted like I was looking at some Shirley Temple display, wasn't even worried about. Well, at that moment, some girl comes up to me from across the room and goes, are you really a psychic medium? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, how do you pick up it? And she started asking me all these questions. Well, at this point, I'm just mad about what's going on, okay? So I was like, Melanie, get her information. And I start to walk out the door and think, well, we'll just walk around the rest of the library until the guy calls down and tells her that it's okay to film, because beforehand he already knew we were coming. He said it was fine, but apparently he didn't call and tell nobody we was coming. Okay, so I said, okay, so we'll walk around. So we walked around, we looked at like some old pictures, we went to the Browning Gallery and kind of looked at the pictures there and started to walk back, because we're thinking, okay, well surely he's had enough time to call and tell them by now. Okay, so we walk back in there, and the lady's like, no, I haven't heard nothing, and you cannot film in here. And you know what? First thing I'm thinking, people, first thing I'm thinking is, this is a world-known haunted library. Tons of people come here to film this library. Everybody's always been welcome to come and film the library. There are other YouTube videos of people filming the library. Why can't I film the library? After I had permission from the main head honcho to fill the library. But she was insistent that it wasn't going to happen. So at this point, I'm mad. I'm mad that it's unorganized, it's chaotic, this lady's being rude to me. And I'm thinking, she works in the haunted area. She should be used to this. Why can't she call and ask him herself if it's okay? Why is she waiting for him to call her? Or, in other words, she's just not even trying. She just hopes we leave. Again, why? Other people have filmed it. What was the problem? Was it because I was a psychic medium and you're wearing that cross around your neck? I mean, I was so upset. I have never been treated so rudely. And you know what's crazy is I just decided to start doing local things. I have talked for years about how I don't film or do anything locally because I live in this Bible Belt and people are not open and understanding. Like, okay, it's cool, whatever. So I start to walk outside. So Melanie, she's like, I'm going to go get the interview anyway. That's why we came. We're not going to waste the day. I'm going to go get the interview. So I'm sitting out in the car, mad as can be. I'm sending videos to my friend in Canada talking about this is BS, and she's like, girl, what's going on? Because I'm hot. I'm hot at this point. This was my day of filming. And I'm in a car sitting in the rain. So Melanie goes in and she does her interview and she comes out and she's like, it was a really good interview. He's going to call down there and say it's okay, let's go back in. At this point, people, I am spent. I am done. I don't even want to deal with it. And what was crazy is I didn't even pick up who they said was there. I picked up someone named Ruthie, but I couldn't tell nobody because I couldn't do the video. So I was like, oh my God, this is so ridiculous. The unique thing about me is I like to go in a place and see what I pick up. That's why I don't want any information on the place. I don't want to be looking for that particular spirit. I want to see what spirits I pick up. And so I like to be unique in the fact that sometimes I pick up spirits that nobody has talked about, but that they can prove actually those people existed. That's what I like to do. And when I went there today, I was hoping to see the gray lady. I really was. I ended up meeting somebody named Ruthie that was in spirit, but had I gone back into the library and been able to film and look, I bet you I would have seen her. This is what I've always wanted to do, but instead I get stuck with Miss Rude Pants who don't like psychics and think I'm the devil's minion. And I'm thinking, why would you have somebody work in this place when this is a paranormal library? This is what it's known for. You want exposure. You don't care if people come and film, but yet you've got Miss I don't believe in psychics and can't stand them working in a department looking at me crazy like I ain't got no right to be in there. But you let ghost hunters in there, you let paranormal people in there, but I can't go in there because you don't have permission. But you want to know what the strange thing is everybody else in the library were willing to talk to us, willing to be on camera, say, oh yeah, people filming here all the time, it's no big deal. But she had a problem with it. Yeah, she had a problem with it. So I'm upset because, one, I'm not going to go back and do the Gray Lady vlog. I am not going to film in there again because I don't want to be anywhere near her. And they don't need to have her working in there if that's the way she's going to treat people. Especially people that want to put it online for other people to see to give them exposure. This is ridiculous. So, I got the interview. And I'm sitting here thinking, should I use it? Should I put it in a paranormal vlog? I mean, what do you guys think? Should I even use the interview footage? What should I even do with it? Because at this point, I'm so over it. But what I might do is put it like in a haunted Indiana vlog that I've been putting together. And I might just stick it in there. But as far as them, I won't be back. I won't be back to get books for my kids. And I won't be back to see the Gray Lady. I won't be back for anything they've got going on over in their Browning Gallery because they are rude to people like me. And you know what's crazy? It was just that one lady. Just that one lady that had to ruin it for everybody. So what are your thoughts, you guys? What should I do? Should I do it anyway? If you guys want to see it, then I'll put it in my Haunted Indiana vlog that I'm doing. But what? Am I acting. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Leave your comments down below because I really would love to know what your thoughts are on this whole thing. But anyway, you guys, like I said, I usually don't rant, so that was my rant for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.